Hello, my name is Marissa Ryzeski, and I'm with the Gallagher Law Library at the University of Washington School of Law. Today I'm going to walk through how to register for legal research databases, which you will be using during your time at the UW School of Law. The three databases I'll be registering for today are Bloomberg Law, Lexis, and Westlaw. Before you get going on your coursework, you will want to register for these three databases so you are ready for your first week of classes and assignments. No matter what courses you'll be taking, registering for these legal databases will be essential to assist you with your legal research education and future legal careers. To start the registration process, you will need registration codes and instructions for how to register for each database. The first place to look for this information is your UW email inbox. A week or so before fall classes start, you should have received an email from lawref@uw.edu titled UW Law Registration Codes, Bloomberg, Lexis, Westlaw, Cali. From this email, you will be able to locate each registration instruction and code for all three legal databases. It is important to remember that Bloomberg Law and Westlaw give each person their own unique registration code. Once each code has been used, it cannot be used again. Note that you can find information about these and other restricted databases on our Access to Restricted Databases for UW Law Community webpage, which is linked to our registration email. When you log into this access page, you will be prompted to sign in with your UW Net ID before you can access this page. Once on this page, you will be able to find registration instructions and access registration policies during the academic year and for summer access. It is important to note that these legal databases are limited to academic purposes and should not be used in any commercial context. We encourage you to read through each database's restriction policies. This page also contains registration instructions for Cali and Checkpoint, which we encourage students to register for, but will not be covered in this video. If you cannot log into this page, please email the library. If your UW email inbox does not have an email titled UW Law Registration Codes, we encourage you to look at your spam folder or your deleted folder. If you are still unable to find the email, all you need to do is email the law library at lawref@uw.edu and ask for registration codes and instructions. The first legal database we'll be registering for is Bloomberg Law. When you have your UW Law registration codes email open, locate the Bloomberg Law section. Then copy and paste the registration code. Once you have it copied, you're going to click on the registration link for Bloomberg and it'll open up the registration page. Once you are on the Bloomberg registration page, you will then paste your unique registration code in the activation code box. Then you will continue by filling out your information. Note that any items marked with a red asterisk are required, but the rest you can leave out if you prefer. Please note that Bloomberg Law requires you to enter your law school email address as they confirm that you are a law student, staff, or faculty with the University of Washington School of Law before they activate your new account. Afterwards, you will then agree to the terms and conditions, which we encourage you all to read, and then you will select the I am not a robot checkbox, and you will conclude by clicking the Submit button. Bloomberg will then send you a confirmation email saying that your account has been activated. Receiving this email may take up to 24 hours. When you receive your confirmation email, you can then set up your Bloomberg password and your username will be generated for you as it is simply your UW email address. Going back to the UW email, you can register for Lexis by locating the link in the bullet marked Lexis Plus and Cali. Here you will click on the link and you will open up the access restriction page, which it will ask you to sign in with your UW Net email. And then once you are confirmed, you will be granted access onto the web page. Here you will locate Lexis and then click These Registration Instructions, which will open up a PDF to register for Lexis. You will then copy the registration code along with reading the rest of the instructions, and then you will go to the lexisnexus.com/law schools URL. From here, you will then click on the Register for Lexis Plus button, and you will begin the registration process by filling out your information and then adding the registration code and then clicking Submit. You will then be asked to fill out some more information to build your personal portfolio, and then you will end the process by creating your user ID and password. You have now created a Lexis Plus account, and Lexis will send you a confirmation email. Finally, you will register for Westlaw by going back to the registration email and copying the Westlaw unique registration key. Then you will click on the registration link and it will open up a registration page. Much like the Lexis registration process, you will fill out your personal information and then paste the key under registration key. And then you will click the orange Start Registration button. You will then be asked to fill out some more information to build your personal profile, and you will be asked to create your user ID and password. Once you've completed this process, you have created a Westlaw account and will receive a confirmation email from Westlaw. Thank you for watching this video on how to register for legal databases. Again, this is Marissa Ryzeski with the Gallagher Law Library at the University of Washington School of Law. If you have any more questions regarding registering for a legal database, please feel free to contact us or check out our Registering for Legal Databases Frequently Asked Questions page. To learn how to navigate through these databases, check out our video from our Gallagher Basics collection titled Intro to Legal Databases, which is linked in the description box below. For more information, see our website for library services, research guides, and more at lib.law.uw.edu.